Welcome to this explainer. Okay, whether you're just a casual vacationer trying to buy a quick coffee in Tokyo, or you're a serious investor in navigating complex global markets, today we are opening up the ultimate playbook. We're mastering modern foreign exchange. We're going to take a journey together, right? We'll start by figuring out how you can actually save your hard-earned cash on those international trips, and then we're going to scale all the way up to navigating the fast-paced, high-stakes world of active global trading. We've got a lot of ground to cover, but trust me, by the end of this, these concepts are going to be incredibly clear.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our clear, step-by-step roadmap for today. We'll start with the currency exchange trap, then going digital with online tools, 4 rules for best rates, entering the active market, and finally the top global trading platforms. Let's get to it.
So, kicking things off with Section 1, the currency exchange trap.
Where do you actually get the best currency exchange rate? I mean, it's a question we've literally all asked ourselves, usually while standing in some endless line with our luggage, right? It's such a highly relatable and, honestly, highly frustrating pain point. Getting the right exchange rate is absolutely crucial when you're traveling. It is completely maddening to realize you're losing a massive chunk of your travel budget to bad rates, hidden fees, and those steep commissions, just trying to get a little spending cash abroad.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core problem. Traditional finance, like those incredibly convenient kiosks you always see at airports or hotel lobbies, well, they quietly eat into your savings with terrible exchange margins. You are paying heavily for that convenience. But on the flip side, modern specialized online tools offer total transparency with fees and competitive rates. They completely bypass those physical traps, keeping your money exactly where it belongs, right in your pocket.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 2. Going digital with online tools.
You see, the advent of digital tools has completely transformed how we interact with foreign currency. You don't have to rely on a physical kiosk anymore. The source material highlights specific platforms like Revolut, Wise, which you might actually remember as TransferWise, XC, and Fair. These tools literally bring international finance directly to your living room. They give you real-time comparisons across global markets. And even better, some of these apps let you load multiple currencies onto a single card, so you can step off a plane and start spending internationally right away, without getting hit by steep conversion fees on every single purchase.
These digital tools give you unbeatable convenience, up-to-the-minute real-time rates, and total transparency so you can finally dodge those hidden costs. But what's really interesting about this breakdown is the rate locking feature. That's an absolute game changer. The foreign exchange market is always moving, right? But some of these digital platforms actually let you freeze a favorable exchange rate before you even travel or complete a transaction. This is brilliant because it prevents random market fluctuations from shrinking your budget while you're right in the middle of planning your trip.
Moving right along to Section 3, 4 rules for best rates.
Now, whether you're just converting cash for a quick weekend getaway or you're moving major capital for an international investment, these 4 rules always apply. First, you've got to demand competitive exchange rates to ensure maximum value. Second, insist on low and transparent pricing so you are never hit with a surprise bill. Third, make sure the platform supports a wide variety of currencies, major and minor, so you aren't boxed into limited options. And finally, number 4, never ever compromise on fast, secure transactions. Your funds have to be protected. Honestly, if a service misses even one of these criteria, you should just keep looking.
All right, shifting gears now for Section 4, entering the active market.
Okay, we are officially leaving the tourist kiddie pool and jumping straight into the deep end. To really understand the active global market, we have to demystify 2 advanced terms, leverage and margin. Simply put, these are financial tools that allow active traders to multiply their market exposure. So instead of just trading with the cash they have on hand, they use borrowed capital provided by a broker to increase their position size in futures and digital asset markets. Now, this absolutely amplifies potential gains, but make no mistake, it dramatically amplifies your risk as well. Understanding this dynamic is absolutely key to seeing how the big players actually operate.
So, the crucial point is the immense power some of these platforms offer. We're talking up to 125x leverage for futures trading, combined with deep liquidity. To put that into perspective, that means just $100 of your own money can command $12,500 in total market exposure. Crazy, right? You'll also see highly popular ranges of up to a 100x for crypto traders who are looking for a diverse altcoin selection. And of course, leverage often varies depending on the specific asset you're trading, which kind of bridges digital assets with traditional forex. This level of exposure offers massive opportunity, but yeah, it is definitely not for the faint of heart.
I really cannot stress this enough. Wielding powerful financial tools like 100x or 125x leverage requires serious, dedicated education. You do not just guess in this space. Our source material points to 4 essential books to help you survive and thrive here. You've got the Handbook of Exchange Rates for your foundational currency knowledge and Mastering the Crypto Market for digital assets. Crucially, pay close attention to How to Buy and Store Crypto Safely. That is mandatory reading for avoiding scams and securing your wallets. And finally, Crypto Technical Analysis will teach you the charts and metrics you need to actively invest and trade like a pro.
And that brings us to our final part, Section 5, Top Global Trading Platforms.
Let's move to and see how this builds on everything we've discussed. When you look at the top-rated platforms in the active market, they all cater to slightly different, specialized needs. For example, AvaTrade is a trusted, highly regulated global broker known for keeping spreads really low. Then you have RoboForex, which brings a massive variety of trading instruments and excellent account flexibility. Meanwhile, Excess really shines with incredibly low commissions, strict regulatory compliance, and blazing fast order execution.
But one number really stands out at the top of the pack, 4.7 out of 5.0. That top spot belongs to Binance. According to the analysis in the source material, Binance earns this position thanks to its extensive cryptocurrency offerings, rock-bottom trading fees, advanced analytic tools, ironclad security measures, and just unmatched high liquidity and volume. It bridges the gap perfectly. It gives beginners a place to start while giving experienced traders the massive power they need in the active digital space.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. Everything from avoiding those expensive airport ripoffs and locking in your travel rates, all the way up to leveraging massive, high-liquidity crypto trades on global platforms. The tools are digital, they are incredibly powerful, and they are literally sitting right in your pocket. So, here's the real question. Based on the strategies we've just uncovered, are you going to stay on the sidelines as a tourist, or are you ready to upgrade your strategy and become an active, informed trader in the global market? The choice is entirely yours. Keep learning, keep exploring, and I will see you in the next explainer.